Okay, Lucian Nami, Aphelios, yeah, Zeri. They will match with Lucian Nami. Ah, Renekton, really good rotation. Renekton Lucian, Nami on 3. I think they should blind Lulu then. Is it Lulu Nar? I think that sounds terrible to me. Sejuani. I hope this is going jungle. I mean, they'll do Nami on 3. I hope the Sejuani is going jungle, and I wonder if they're blinding Sedge because they know they have to pick Nami, so they can't pick Trundle, so they can ban Trundle. But Trundle, Lucian, Renekton sounds pretty shit.
Let's go, man.
I would be a bit... Jarvan is also shit. This is actually a bit annoying. Are they gonna ban Poppy Trundle? This team just needs to... You need to stop their scaling ASAP. You need to stop their scaling ASAP. Their scaling is getting a bit... Yeah, Zero is good ban. This will be... Yeah, Trundle, like I said. Yeah, I think they picked Sejuani because they knew they had to pick Nami on 3 so they can ban Trundle for free. Yeah, it's LNG, so they have Renekton flex mid. So now they have to pick something into Renekton mid. You need a melee champ. Good into Renekton mid. There's nothing. Sylas into Renekton mid, are you sure? Oh, what do they need on top? Just go Gnar. It's dog shit, but Gnar is so bad. Maybe Jarvan top? I think Jarvan... No, Jarvan top is also terrible. Oh my god, it's a horror. Both their solo lanes just counterpick themselves. He needs a fast-paced, strong jungler that can outpace Sejuani.
I was gonna say something about this earlier because...
Oh my god, he locked it! Let's go! Tarzan Nidalee! Oh my god! Lucian and Kennen have good scaling, but they have very nuanced scaling. Like if Kennen is even or behind against the enemy comp, there's really nothing he can do. They have Exhaust Lulu, they have Sejuani Peel, they have Sylas Peel, they have so many Peel tools. And Lucian is also a bit outranged against some of these champs. But they have 3 melee divers. He needs to be ahead so he can actually kite them, otherwise he's fucked. I don't like EDG's response on solo lanes. I don't know why they picked Sylas into Renekton with Sejuani, because Doinb will just go Merc Tread's first item and Hex Shrinker and 1v2 them. And I don't know why they picked Gnar into Kennen. Like, they should have top push, mid push, faster jungle. The only thing they won't have is bot push early to level 2. Is Tarzan going to do red into enemy blue? He has a nice juicy little ward, but they double warded here. Go to enemy Raptors now, I think it would be the best call, because he saw him go red to blue. Nidalee should just go to enemy Raptors right now. He can't go to Krugs. He has no bot push. You should just take bot crab now. It's fine? Okay. Well, Sejuani will get top crab. Nidalee will get wolf, so she'll be on 32. Sejuani will be on 24. But JJ doesn't know that Nidalee didn't base yet, so he can't go to enemy Krugs. So I guess he just has to gank mid after crab.
And now he's so low.
Oh, Doinb's fucked. He's dead.
He really doesn't want to lose this wave, but
no, he's not dead.
He's under massive pressure.
Tarzan's coming around, but again, he's just the Nidalee.
Wait, Nidalee's just gonna die, no?
He's in some trouble now. He's gonna go down under turret. Doinb, he tries to get the outplay. He gets the trade back. JJ inside.
What is happening?
It is a 1-for-1. Crazy.
What is happening? What the fuck?
And this is fantastic for EDG. Yes, Scout does end up going down. Oh, heavy trade.
Committing. Light goes in, but he gets polymorph. That's a perfect timing. Mako expertly
Holy
fighting
Mako is
this
insane.
early fight. Flash
oh, Mako is insane. It's the best Lulu on the server.
And mistakes galore for
that
LNG.
polymorph timing was crazy. The EQ flash auto.
Right.
Oh, Nidalee is same CS as Sejuani on the same camp. Oh, mama. Oh, mama. Oh my god, I think EDG murdered them here. If Scout can bait it. Oh, really nice block. Where's Sylas E? There it is. He has no mana. I have no mana.
Want to go back in after the spear lands. Maybe they have the poke to get the
2v2. This is a disaster.
Oh, he's only at 6. I knew it.
Why are you still there? Oh, it's catastrophe.
Oh my god, open it. Open it. Oh my god, there's a Renekton Nidalee and they're griefing. The horror, man. Okay, maybe R flash?
He's just gonna flash for it. There you go. He cleans it up. Maybe the Kingslayer helping him out.
Wait, Lulu died?
A little bit longer. And Scout buying a lot of time here. Will eventually go down to Olive.
How did Lulu die?
Oh, the Culling's available. I think Mako dies
I think
here.
Mako dies. Oh, no.
Holy light.
Feels bad,
that was sick.
Great stuff from Light.
He didn't exhaust him, though.
Yep,
I guess Light has cleansed. Have any spears hit this game?
There's a lot of questions to be answered for LNG.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like...
Yes, they have. That's fucking right.
Try to force the fight here. A little bit of CC. The Dominus is popped. Doinb is healing up a decent amount, but It will be.
Oh, Renekton Nidalee back in it, baby.
And here goes the execution. Doinb goes down. JJ heals as well. And Tarzan has to run away now. Scout trying to chase him down. The F does not connect. JJ is right here behind him. Tarzan. Oh, here we go, though.
Holy Light.
Light tries to go in. He gets
Giga chatting. Wait, it's level 8.
Calling does come out, but not going to hit
They should win this really hard, no? They have heal. They have heal. Can you turn?
Blumel getting hit pretty hard on the end of it.
He cleansed that?
Out from Light there. So,
he cleansed that slow. Is this the semifinals? No, this is the lower bracket. So there's 4 teams left. Top Esports, JDG, EDG, LNG. The winner of this series, let's say EDG wins, will move on to face the loser of TES JDG. The winner of this will be in the finals. And then it'll be EDG versus, let's say, JDG. And the winner of that will go to the finals to face Top Esports.
Well, they might have heard. And they're saying, Allah, you don't get to be a part of the fight.
Your blessing.
Maelstrom does come out. He is trying to balance between the 2 towers here, but 3 members from EDG will make that very hard to do. Members of EDG,
I think the thing is with LNG's comp is the only way you win or come back is by continuing fighting, you know? It's like, let's say early game they had a 70-30 chance of winning. Now they've thrown the game and they fucked up their 2v2s. They have like a 30-70 chance of winning. They have to fight again to get those odds higher with the early game comp because they'll get outscaled. So they need to keep just running in. Make it 25, make it 20-80, make it 15-85. Like you have to keep going until the game's over and you have 0%. Because otherwise you'll lose by the clock. They're TPing on this?
Try to using Allah's speed from the TP. The spear does also connect.
Oh, nice spear. Yeah, he'll die.
Over. Tarzan gets
nice TP. Didn't actually expect that to work, but I guess Kennen has so much move speed. They get the straight card reset. Allah has great positioning.
He's not spotted out. He got the
Allah has an insane positioning.
The slicing Maelstrom's already here. Everybody
really nice
trouble, though. Scout goes in with his own slicing Maelstrom, and Allah is the one that gets hit by it. Will be taken down.
Close. It was really good reposition by Allah. Culling was also good because it made them regroup up. But here, this ult flash was ulted and exhausted really quick. Scout peels with his own cannon ult, but he has stopwatch and Ale doesn't. If Ale had stopwatch, maybe LNG could play it a bit. I mean, they're outpaced in teamfights. There's nothing they can do unless they find like a turbo pick or like... I mean, they have some conditions that can be met to win fights. Like one good Renekton flash on this no cleanse Zeri into a spear. Maybe he can die. But Sylas is the biggest issue, I think, right now. They don't have great tools to deal with Sylas unless they can kill him in a chain CC of Nami, Renekton. Maybe LNG can win the next Drake fight. I think that's their last chance, I think. It's the only way they're back in this. Nidalee poke is really useless right now. It doesn't do any damage. Only if it hits maybe Lulu. It can sting a bit, but I mean Zeri has lifesteal and the rest have too much MR or healing. Vijay has Warmox too. Well, Ala has an insane position.
He does have flash. They get engaged on the tidal wave and the calling there. Ala flashing over the wall. He's ready to go. Slicing
Ala, turbo position. Does he have stopwatch? Ala just solo won the fight, I think. Unless Scout can carry in the back. Yeah, Scout can carry in the back.
After that initial engage, and he'll get the kill onto Ala.
Oh man, I can't believe they didn't win this fight. Oh, nice play by Light. Viper is low. He can lifesteal on Drake and Scout can TP back. I think EDG have a chance here in this 3v3. He TP's behind them actually, would be sick.
Yeah, TP coming in, Scout
doesn't TP behind him. I guess he can't take Renekton ult.
And Viper's low, but he's starting to heal up off the dragon with the shield.
Yeah, his ult's not up yet.
And that is enough.
Oh, EDG win, even though Ale almost just won them the game. Fucking exhaust, man. Yeah, Doinb's champ pool is kind of weird. I can't remember the bans, but I think Nocturne was banned. 1 minute 30 on Drake. I think EDG is really scared of doing Nash, because obviously if they're in the pit, Kennen has one good angle, it's over. Nidalee can poke over the wall. Lucian is actually pretty strong. It's not best fighting state for EDG, but I still think they're favored. LNG have good setup though, it's on Lucian to carry. Or Flandre to grief. What the fuck? Lucian just got one shot. This Sylas is just one-shotting everyone. He will kill Nidalee too. This guy's dead.
You cannot find any hope or reprieve as Scout comes
He needs
in.
to take
It's a
cannon ult,
1v3.
and maybe he has to
He's gonna pull
stopwatch.
out the slicing maelstrom,
Oh, Scout,
and
that's
he
triple.
Don't care. The rest of the team is coming. Slicing
dead.
maelstrom.
No, he's not dead.
Wild growth,
That's a quadra.
bring it all. You will not beat EDG, and you will not
That's
beat Scout in this game one.
Unofficial robbed Penta.
If it's not clear, LNG have been
Unofficial
outright
robbed Penta.
outscaled.
World's
There's the
MVP right there,
clear
baby.
indicators. You see
But how quick
Mako
does
in
Light die?
vicinity. You see
Unbelievable.
more importantly, Scout
I think it was a
moving
QW
over.
from Sylas and
Light
a couple of
feels
autos
like
from
we
Nar.
have to kill this Nar. We
Nar
have to
gets one
commit.
auto.
But look at this damage that comes out from Scout.
2 autos from
Where
Nar.
does Lucian go?
Oh my god.
There's, not
It was
many
Q2 and W
options. I
in the same frame.
video comp for EDG.
Sometimes I like Collector on Lucian if the enemy team is like very early game focused. Like imagine Lucian was here, Lucian Lulu.
Yeah,
I think against this,
LNG,
like
the exhaust
Collector is good.
down for Mako.
The
That's
play.
one thing.
Because it
So,
spikes early, and
I'm
if
not
you're
gonna try
ahead,
and
you
present
spike
this as
earlier
a
against the early
play,
game champs,
but
and then
your
you just
best
win
case
fights harder
scenario is
to
you
actually
get a big
contest these
cannon
drakes
while
that they need to
exhaust
stack.
down, and you catch
But against this,
everyone
I think he
in
needs
it.
these
I'm
triple
not even
champs.
sure that's
He
gonna be
needs
enough at this
Dominic's.
point, but it's your best case
Especially when you're
scenario.
only, I guess
LNG
they have
need
double
to make
AP
something
top
happen
side, so
soon
that's
or
probably
they'll
why
lose
he
the
did it.
base.
This goes down. EDG claim
Wow.
a victory in game
I mean,
number
EDG just
1.
murdered them.
An absolute stomp. And
LNG
this
need to
was a
pull something
game
out their
where
ass if they want to win
LNG
the
came in with
series.
a very clear game plan,
Pick
a
blue
very
side.
clear
Does
win
Doinb
condition,
first fix? I don't know. Does
failed on it completely.
Doinb Akali maybe?
EDG
Sylas bet on
in the
blue?
mid
Something like
jungle,
this?
the Nidalee-
No, they first pick
I
Lucian.
find
Okay,
hilarious that's
LNG
how
chose
well
red
they've done
side.
it, but
They're probably
clearly
gonna early
not
rotate
doing it.
Renekton.
And then we actually see
We're gonna get.
Yumi
What do they
banned.
think was a problem?
EDG
Let's
changed
change it
their
up here
base
because
pick.
here they
They're
did
so
Lucian
confident
Renekton
in their
support on
2v2.
3.
They're like,
They're doing
look,
Lucian
give us
Sejuani. They think
Lucian
Sejuani is really
we will
important.
dominate you. This does
So then
mean,
they will go
however,
Nami.
they pick up that Sejuani
Do
for
they just go
Tarzan.
Nami,
Oh,
Azir?
Tarzan, though.
Yeah, they have a few options here. They have Poppy, they have Azir, they have Renekton, they have Wukong. It just depends what they want to do.
Trundle here, if you're confident Tarzan's
Yeah,
going to
Wukong is
jungle,
fine.
or even
Then
if
they
you
have
wanna
Lulu
prevent,
here.
it
The only
going
pick
in
really
the
you can
jungle,
can
take,
play unless you're dropping to 4-5, which is
the Trundle.
suicide.
Instead, probably wanna ban
I
away
think they should ban
things
Azir
from
Sylas,
Scout
actually.
that do good at dealing with them. You know, I mean,
I think that would be my bans if I was
Sylas outright.
LNG.
You do have priority on 4
If I was EDG,
I do want to go back
what would
to
I
that
ban on
point in
EDG?
the bottom lane, though, and especially the
Maybe a
Lucian
Jax ban
dominant
is not
Mako.
bad because you're playing Wukong Lucian.
We've even had this
And a
conversation
Nar
about
ban?
Illusions. It's about mechanical execution, especially
Because they have to pick on
how
4.
you pick by LNG
Jax ban would also not be
Nar
bad.
banned
I
by
think
EDG.
Sylas ban here is good.
4,
Cannon ban, okay. I see the cannon ban. Stop a blind when they have Wukong. I think Yone here is okay if you can flex it. They have a Jax ban or they have a counter mid ban. They're blind. That's basically all they have left. So Ahri is really high prio now. Ahri is high prio. Sylas is high prio. Yone is high prio. Okay, they're gonna take away Sylas, so instead of banning it, they pick it, which is okay because you have Sejuani. But you're very heavy AP, so you need a really good up on 5. What do you pick into Sylas here? Ahri is pretty dog shit. They've just taken EDG's whole comp. This is literally EDG's comp last game. Akali, yeah, Akali's not bad. They need more teamfight though. They need more teamfight. They can't steal the whole comp because they can't pick Gnar on 5. What's your Ornn counter?
Also, something
I'll let
else
Jax
is,
wouldn't
the
surprise
Ornn
me.
being on the table here. And
Camille is
may
also
be
good.
available
Jax,
for the
Camille,
top lane matchup,
Fiora's banned,
and
Renekton's
especially
banned.
for the
What are the
setup.
AD tops are there? Yeah, Camille's okay. Not the best, but it'll do. Yeah, Aatrox would have also been pretty good there. I think Aatrox is not bad. I think LNG have a really strong top side for Herald, but EDG also have a really strong Herald top side, so I think bot push is the most important in this game. Because I think first support to Herald wins.
This is a little bit rough. Light, it takes so much damage to start
he
it
dead?
off.
Why did JJ
And now
flash so
Viper
early?
flashes forward
It's
because
fine.
he's got the angle and world championship abound. That is first blood for
Damn,
EDG.
that JJ gank was great.
Lumao
He's gonna get
will
Lumao's
have
flash
to
as well.
flash over this wall.
You have
Almost
W?
dies anyways.
1 second. So now I think EDG should get Herald from that as well, actually. Map transitions pressure. Can they dive top? You will level up, no?
Tarzan being proactive.
Yeah, they can't
got
dive.
the mid lane gank. Didn't work out. Got the
They need
flash
3
from
people
Scout.
here to
Now
dive
he's
this
in
if they want to do
top
it.
lane. We'll see if Doinb
Akali
can
has
get
no
up here
TP,
fast
that's why
enough
they're
to
gonna
make
force
this
it.
dive happen. This would be a nice counter
They
punch
might
from
trade
LNG
1
in
for
the
1
early game.
if Tarzan can't
Solid.
flash out and
A
gets
little bit
knocked
of
up.
damage back, but Flandre, he's going to try for the outplay here. I don't know if there's much
That's
that he
fine.
can
Really
do,
one
and he
shot.
just goes down even after the triple knockup. Tarzan, you're in some trouble. He has to
Yeah,
flash.
okay. It was close. He had to flash it. Good dive. Doinb can help push out base. Ale saves TP. Doinb TP's mid. Really good. This was good because they knew River was warded, so he goes around W's and stealth, hides in bush, waits for trade, and then goes. It's really good gank.
Like, as
Ale could
soon-
save TP here if he wants
As soon
to.
as Viper flashed
Okay,
forward, he's
TP's
like,
back.
"Alright,
The wave's
bye."
coming into him anyway.
We ain't scaling just yet.
I don't know if that's
And
Camille
it
TP was almost that good unless Tarzan's staying on the map and doing something topside again on the bounce.
From LNG, but you gotta continue to look at this bottom lane.
If he does Krugs into top, then I can get why he's TPing back, but
next steps for EDG.
I think it's best for Sejuani to base and go to his bot camps and actually help his bot lane a bit.
Yeah, I think, but they
I don't know if they can dive this. They have Camille to drop. They should go on Wukong. Is hard to kill.
Yeah, he has perfect execution. He had it before Scout even hit 6, and there you go. It's right
Camille
out
dropped.
the other end.
Doinb's juggling. Oh my god, it's so fucking clean, this dive.
And Allah will go
Camille is out as well.
home the kill.
This was the cleanest dive ever. Oh my lord.
Maybe looking for it. He has the perfect execution.
He needs to ult on Sejuani so I can get onto... They
wave
juggled that so well. Ale juggled last second, ulted. Doinb took over. Held till last second, dropped. Ale kills and survives. Stuns the knock-up. Q, auto-Q. Power shot's about to hit, he ults. Doinb takes and ults out R2 to tank on max range. Ale then redives.
And then Ale just grabs it with the shield.
Well, the tower didn't drop completely.
JJ move in, it causes some issues. But yeah, I was just thinking this is a bit of
Lamau just used heal, ult, and everything.
Ults
What?
everywhere, yeah. Now Tarzan visiting topside. That's the Hextech ultimatum.
I think EDG win this.
He gets into the fight, but Glacial Prison comes through as well. Knockups, no! Allah goes down first. And Tarzan not enough to make the difference in the 2v2.
Wukong and Ornn have a lot of chain CC.
Such fantastic, really good play there. Now throwing the Herald
Doinb
down,
has mid push though.
They could just
JJ's not staying. JJ's just leaving. He just left Flandre.
Okay, it's the best Herald ever.
Why did you just leave Flandre? For both these teams.
Bot lane just been chilling.
I
don't know how Light is halfway through level 9 and Viper's level 8 when supports are even, so something weird must have happened to bot waves.
Allah is not here. He has TP available if he wants to come influence the fight, but Scout going over the wall. The dragon is the focus here. Ornhorn comes across. It'll be by Doinb to get a couple members of EDG off kilter here.
Now drop the counter, Ornhorn.
2,500 health. EDG staying right
needs to hit
in
Silas with the first half.
right in there. Here comes the Flandre.
Not bad though.
Ornhorn coming through, but the dragon is the focus for JJ. He gets it. Now the front to back is going the way of EDG. We said it's all about execution. It's all about how you navigate these team fights.
Got a bit
they
caught
get the
there.
dragon, they get out.
They don't really have many team fight threats. They have a 1-3-1 comp. The Sejuani needs to go in when Camille goes in, but Camille can never really go in because she'll get one shot. Yeah, he's going Hullbreaker on Camille. I think it's good to go Hullbreaker. LNG are playing the game a bit wrong, and I think they're realizing they're playing it wrong. It's bad for them to group and play for these fucking neutrals. It's so bad. They need to pressure the map. They need this setup.
Yeah, exactly.
But if they ever want to go to Drake by getting mid push, something bleeds.
Buying all in.
And they can hover around Nash while Camille hits this. They need this kind of pressure on the map, not team fight.
If I'm in position to die, I need to fight.
But Camille needs a bit more vision. He just pinged this ward because that's his only vision. So the way wards work, it's almost like lines, right? This is almost like Camille's line. She can push to here, but past that, it's fucking inting. Because of her ward line. Same for Sylas. Pushing past here... Pushing past here for Sylas is completely in. So they'll push to here, but that doesn't achieve much. They need to be able to push to here, which means they need vision here, which is quite hard. Maybe if they can Camille ult Lucian with a Sylas Ornn ult or Wukong ult, they can one-shot this guy. I would love it if Camille ran top out of base and was just pushing this and had TP wards behind them. And she was actually having the waves here, so it actually puts some pressure on EDG to start on spawn. You had 40 seconds to push this in. And he can start threatening top tier 1, make Ornn base, match his TP, cancel his TP, make it a 4v4. Like you have more options to play around. Now it's just an Aram kind of around Drake.
Causing issues now, moving into the jungle. Oh, he's been jumped on.
They flash right onto him with JJ and the culling. It's not enough to burn. It's not enough. They're trying to get him over the wall. They do not hit him. He's over the wall here, but JJ will go right
Really good turn by JJ.
Capitalize
well, there goes Drake. So Camille grouping is useless. Camille flanking, also useless. You have insane wards. You have bot wave, you have mid wave, like you can TP anywhere. He could be here right now, the Camille. If Ale goes on JJ here, they can finish.
Including the Ornhorn for Doinb. We'll see as both of them get called at the same time. Both of them get connected. But LNG, they're still in the pit here.
They're gonna finish,
they're a little bit split focus. That's a nice Glacial Prison.
Oh, they're doing really well here, LNG. Really well, in and out.
It is going to be secured by LNG.
The turn is kind of sus by Ale. Actually, it's not. They have Lulu ult. It's really good.
For EDG, as they're trying to navigate this one. Scout is buying a lot of time, but Light is being so massive on this Zeri. They catch out Scout. He takes a couple extra shots. The perfect execution gets him out of there.
Oh, and LNG played that really well.
Forward with the Scaly at their back. They'll find a couple.
They knew Wukong had no flash, so they just played on Wukong.
item.
Their zoning on Wukong was great. Like, they know Wukong has no flash, so his only way in is just walking up unless he W's over the wall, but then he's in team. So, when it's 5k or 4k, they Ornult. Ornult Wukong.
So he gets hit by the Orn ultimate and gets chunked out.
Now he gets chunked. Doinb dashes on him, gets his W. Now he has no way to get in the pit. If they just mark him here.
It's just not allowing anyone access to the pit.
Oh, it's really good. I thought Ale's turn was int, but he has Lulu, so I completely forgot about Lulu.
Missing mobility, and LNG pounds and start to chase them down.
Nice fight. He has stopwatch now as well. He's 2 levels up, but they have such good 1-3-1. They should really play a bit more over sides, but playing on 3 lanes is really hard against Wukong. I wouldn't be surprised if Sylas just group soon. Or Camille group soon, sorry. Or they could group into Camille here. They could push mid into bot and just have Sylas TP.
Letting them grab this composition, not going back to what was happening in game number 1. We'll see if Allah can make the difference here in the side lane. The Glacier
nice stopwatch
comes out. Oh my goodness. EDG are
nice
fully committing to this one, but Allah with a hook shot is looking to get out of there.
That's the problem of playing on 3 lanes.
Viper will get that
Press Ornult
kill.
on one of the lanes and they're dead.
Focus though as LNG are
they get bot push. This is really good for EDG. They just need to make sure they're in setup for next Drake. I think they will be. Lucian should have IE.
The Ultra Shock Laser of Light going to do nice little work there as well. Doinb is now coming in with the flank here as EDG forced out. Apologies. That is
they actually got on the Viper. Does he die?
Mako, but it's not
How is Viper not dead?
It is the scale
he died.
Coming through. Scout on the back though.
Scout's dead as well. Doinb stopwatch, double stopwatch. Flandre can kill Tarzan maybe.
Nice little bubble for Mako
it's 3v3. Oh, flash.
Light is trying to make it work.
Zeri.
And Flandre, so tanky, will be eventually sandpapered down by LNG. They'll try and pick him up. Nice.
Light will carry here with lethal tempo in his ult.
It's over. Flandre, you need to get out of there, but it's not going to be for long. Light is chasing them down. And LNG, they have found purchase on game 2.
Oh my god, Zeri, man, stop it! Stop it! Oh, the ult hits Viper. He cleanses, gets ulted, but he flashes, so it moves before it lands. Then the knock-up hits Camille, Q2 hits Viper, but then I think it's Light who finishes him off in frontline, yeah it is. Then Light flashes away from Scout, Tarzan peels, Doinb fights JJ, and eventually dies to the bubble. JJ gets out with the Q, and then Light has infinite stacks. God, Zeri is such a balancing nightmare, isn't it? Now the Zeri has IE as well, for fuck's sakes. The Zeri has hit a spike where your divers don't really matter anymore.
No, they're looking to try and go for the Baron play again. Scout has TP, he's recalling.
Doesn't matter if they execute 100%. They don't really have to kill Viper now. I mean, they will, but it's not a 100% must for Viper to die for them to win the fight, because I think Zeri's front to back is actually really strong with Lulu now. Could act and Ash here on, because when a ward dies, you have like 1 second of lingering vision, where you could Oscar it a bit. Ooh, they're gonna end top.
At this point, something they have to watch out for. LNG might just
they should just push this wave in, back and go to Nash and start it. Pretty good macro. That was really good. You have to defend your base, otherwise Camille ends with Sylas TP if you're 5-man on that Nash. Fine guys, he has Warmox. Oh shit, Viper. Oh shit, Viper. Oh, if yet. Oh, Viper!
Viper is single-handedly
Viper, baby!
That is a huge
1k gold.
But does it mean much?
Oh, Scout!
Again, a double kill for Scout. Allah is ending the game right now.
It's over.
Doinb is coming right behind him. This could be a last little saving grace. LNG want to finish the game
it's over.
here. Doinb and Allah.
Yes, GA. Oh my god, they just end.
Oh my god. Doinb are late and LNG.
LNG 1-3-1, baby.
1-1.
Okay, Sejuani Zeri. So LNG's running it back. They'll probably go Wukong. Wukong with Yuumi is sick. Wukong Sivir probably. Then they'll go Lulu, I guess. They could also play Not. Wukong Sivir is probably best for them. And then they'll probably go Lulu or Not. Probably Lulu. Okay, same bands. Azir Cannon are not bad. I think here, again, you can do Gnar ban is fine. What did they ban last time? They banned Lissandra, right? I really don't care about Lissandra. I just don't. I think Lissandra Sejuani is complete alt F4. I think they should ban Renekton. They need to be scared of Sylas on 4. They need to be scared of Renekton on 4. They need to be scared of Gnar on 4. Okay, they banned Sylas. That takes one of them out. I do not think this needs to be a Lissandra ban. This could be a fine cannon ban. It could also be a good... is Akali high prio now, actually? No, they're gonna ban cannon again. Yeah, I think they're blundering so hard if they ban Lissandra. I would care more about Renekton than Lissandra. And I would also care a little bit about Gnar, which they'll probably pick on 4. But you probably have a good champion into Gnar. Flandre has like... play like Camille. Yeah, Renekton ban is really good. Nice. Okay, there's a couple things I'm unsure on. I'm unsure on Gnar. I'm unsure on Akali. I feel like Yone has an angle in some of these drafts. One of these 3 champs because of melee, because of Sejuani in the game. Makes sense. So they're going to do Akali. That's going to get matched by Ahri then for sure, with Ahri, Wukong, Sivir. And then I guess they just blind Gnar themselves. So they could just go Ahri, Gnar. And then on 5, they could pick Camille again. Wouldn't be too bad. I think that's what the draft will look like. They're going to pick Gnar. Okay. I think they should go Ahri. I don't really like Lissandra that much. Actually, Lissandra does do better into Camille. If they're scared of Camille last pick. Yeah, it's probably more reliable than Ahri against Camille last pick. Oh, the Jax. I was talking about Jax last game. Yes! Yes, yes. Why didn't you do... Oh, yes, man. I was talking about this last game. That's perfect. It's an LPL classic. LPL always picks Jax into Gnar. Always. It's their fave. The cannon. I would stay as Wukong. Yeah. Go for the cannon. What is he?
JJ perfectly stops his back. The counter-strike already came out to hop in, but he misses the wallop. JJ does not want to leave without the kill, and first blood.
Holy fuck, that was actually closer than I thought, given Ale's positioning.
And it definitely feels like where other top laners were prioritizing heavily towards the end of summer, him maybe not so.
Oh,
Doinb? There's no mana.
Oh my god, what?
That's a solo bolo for super carry.
Aim is definitely EDG favored right now. Jax is a bit... Jax is like, quote-unquote, dealt with. They have Herald. Bot has the push and is winning. I think EDG is in a pretty good spot right now.
But now LNG are leaning in to try and find a fight here.
They should fight back. I think EDG can win this.
Scout has a lot of damage there. The claw will bring him out. The Cyclone doing some work though, and Flandre wants to go in, but Doinb gets the kill into JJ already, and he's looking for Scout as well.
Oh, Doinb is just carrying him apart.
Getting Doinb ahead is
Cast a curse or what? Yep, cast a curse.
Solo lanes are firing.
LNG won. That Sejuani took a while to kill.
Kill for Ala as well. In the bottom
Doinb also smurfing.
Trying to capitalize on the chaos.
Wow, Ala gets a lot for this. Holy shit. A kill in 2 plates in a Jax Gnar lane at 11 minutes. Yummy, yummy, yummy. You can't go for 3, I think. Maybe you can. Are you that much of a psycho? No, you didn't get it. Double TP out.
But speaking of nightmares, there's the Rift Herald spawned in the top side. The TP now coming in from Doinb. And LNG want to continue to fight this. The Mega Gnar comes out.
Flandre got his ult off.
Oh,
nice Sejuani ult. Ooh, Mako. Yumi to the rescue, maybe.
He gets locked down, and JJ goes back in, but dies for it. Another kill.
Oh, Scout doesn't have ult up yet. It's up now.
Clean this up. Tarzan's life for
Doinb has to solo carry.
At this point, can Doinb make it happen?
Oh, Mako blocked the E.
Thrall is huge, but Ala and Lumao are here. They're trying to move forward. And Scout.
Oh, Ale. Flandre is carrying. Doinb has W up, but he misses Q. Oh, he's flash. Flandre is carrying the game.
Has to be nearby, and Lumao will go down, and EDG make the difference.
And now Viper look for the solo kill.
Oh, he's gonna find some damage on the Light. Light can't do much about this one here. He does have damage back himself, but he'll go down.
Holy fuck, he just got one shot. So Flandre, I thought when he gets stunned, he wouldn't get his ult off in time. The Sejuani stun, I thought it would time out, but he actually gets the pushback, which saves him. Then he gets hit by Sejuani ult, but they can't follow up because the Q misses. Then Yumi comes in and ults them. Good route. JJ will die. But Flandre lives. And now it's on Doinb to kill them. Now watch this E from Doinb. Oh, nice block right there. So now he can't E back in. Waits for Lulu. Gets Lulu ult. Thinks he can turn. Scout pops stopwatch, I think. No, he doesn't. He just doesn't die. And now he misses Q. And he gets auto-attacked before. Oh, no, it doesn't. The Descender passive was the thing that killed him. Yeah. Good kiting by Flandre. Scout didn't die. Unlucky for LNG. Is LPL not prio Drakes anymore? Well, Drake takes a lot of time out of jungle, and LPL like to use jungle time for side lane dives, getting mid push in ganks, or Herald setups, because Herald is so fucking OP. Like, first Herald is absolutely broken. Why is first Herald so good? Because first Herald is 2 kills, basically. You get 200 local gold, 100 for killing it, and 320 from plates because it's 2. So it gives you 620 gold. And that's if you are not pushing for a tower as well, and the Herald can help you out and tank the tower. So the value Herald gives is not only the gold, but it's the pressure on the map that the enemy team has to match it, otherwise you get a full tower. And it's the fact that you can use Herald as a wave to dive. So it has 2 other uses which are intangible. So Herald is, it's by far the strongest objective in the game. Like in the first 10 minutes of it, it's so fucking strong. Plus if you get first turret, yeah, there's a lot of math behind, like you being able to like get 2 kills, herald the bot tower, get the whole thing. And it's very rare that you see teams cross-map for it anymore. Unless your AD is playing like Aphelios with white and red gun who can actually burn a tower down, it's very hard to trade up in gold because AD carries are quite slow at taking towers in the first 10 minutes. Other than Tristana and Aphelios, so... yeah, tower damage is so Herald favored. It's unbelievable how strong Herald is. If you ask any pro team, they'll say Herald in the first 8 minutes can decide the game. But if you don't have tempo and you can't contest it, then obviously you try to dive bot. Or you try to take Drake. You always have to trade if you can't get something, right? Otherwise you're just losing. Pre-buffs, I knew you hated Herald. Because there is an argument in pre-buffs that XP and gold on AD is always higher than the Herald trade. But first Herald with the buffs now, I think is... like, it's just too strong. I think second Herald is definitely a lot weaker than the first Herald because plates are off, right? The only reason second Herald is strong is either A, you get mid tower for it in most cases, like this tower. If it gets hit by Herald right now, it dies. And getting mid tower is so important that actually opening the game. And being able to play the map to sides, because then you can push mid into tier 2 and move to side easier, because you can actually access this area of the jungle. Whereas if you can't crash, and it only crashes on tier 1, it's much harder to contest this, because they have such a short path, right? Whereas from tier 2 they have a much longer path, so you have more time. But second Herald is still pretty strong. If it's free objective and you have top push on a side, like this Gnar will push out top maybe, and he has a push to here, and there's no top tier 1, then taking Herald is free objective. Obviously, I think Dragon is a bit better than second Herald in most cases, depending on your draft. If you have a really good split pusher, and you can, like, imagine a game state where Jax has his second item now, or, you know, he's a bit accelerated, and he's able to push in bot, and you have Herald on your jungler, you can run down second Herald bot and then threaten Nash, and they have to respond bot with 2 people probably, and you can maybe start Nash. I don't know, there's like ways that you can use Herald really creatively to make sure you can control like all 3 lanes, but yeah, I agree it's not useless, but I think Dragon is better. And second Herald can also get you a Dragon, right? If you Herald mid, and you push in a wave, the enemy team has to hold your Herald, you can get Drake for it, right? Otherwise you lose for 2 towers mid for it. It's not worth to get Drake for 2 towers. It's about flipping the game on second Herald, not the objective itself. Yeah, that's a whole nother debate, right? Because then it's fighting for no reason. But the actual objective itself, I think, has value. Wait, what the fuck? Did Tarzan just... He tried to hit Scout or did he misclick? I can see.
And Allah just sitting there.
Let's go, man. Okay, they have a top pick, but enemy team has mid to Drake control. So they have to force Nash to make them run into them so they can actually get into mid again. This is a really awkward spot for EDG. They have to start Nash. You have no choice here. It's the only thing you can do, otherwise you'd have to run all the way around and you'd lose your mid tier 1, you'd lose Drake, you have to pressure something. Now energy run into them, so it's not a lost Drake. They can base on Scout, TP bot, and they can actually contest Drake now. So you see what they did? They pulled LNG to them so they could get back to mid, to then TP back so they can fight in a better position to contest Drake. Otherwise, if they just based, they would have lost tower and Drake. This was really good by ADG. And they kill jungle. Maybe? Yeah. Good play. They'll get Drake for it. Oh my god. South side? What? He sidestepped that? What? Huh? Yo, check in PC. What the fuck? I mean, it's very normal on Lissandra. Someone chats, right? That when you cast E, you run backwards. It's very normal. So that's probably what he was just doing. I don't know if he intended that. But most Lissandras you see will dodge backwards when they press E.
On the hunt, here we go, and guess what? Lumao has no life anymore. The wild growth does not save him, and the final chapter, the wild final chapter is coming through here from Mako.
Jesus, man. Scout, chill out.
No! Oh, again! How does this keep happening? This is another capitalization from EDG. The Counter-Strike buying a little bit of time, but Allah will go down from a hop, skip, and a jump of Flandre. And Doinb Tarzan.
LNG all over the place. Yeah, Jax needs to go bot. He's gonna get perma-caught if he's on top. But he didn't have TP, so I can see why he's top. But he got so fucking greedy for that wave when they were showing mid.
There was hope
Or well, entrance red.
They had gotten 4 kills on Doinb.
They're gonna force Nash now because they know Jax wants to go bot because Akali's showing top. So they're gonna make sure they have to group with Jax Akali. They're controlling this Jax really well. They need to make sure they don't flip it. Flandre has to jump over, I think. Finish. It's beautiful. EDG, you're... I'm gonna bow down to EDG. Holy fuck. It's great, their play. Their play this game is so correct. They're playing... Dude, if I was a coach, I would get these last 7 minutes of EDG's play and I would take an hour and a half with my team and just talk about it all. It's just so good what they're doing. Let's see how their Nash is. They're gonna play 1-4 on bot tier 2. It's good. Bot tier 2 is low and they have a stacking wave. I just hope Flandre doesn't push mid and TP top. If he does this, I'm gonna mold.
Oh no, Allah. He has the rest of his team this time. He's not all
by
himself, but he'll get all those cooldowns used on him. Oh,
what the fuck is that damage?
What?
Viper.
You just can't step to the difference.
Wow, they're using Drake as an exit objective, so they're not even gonna go to Drake. They're just gonna play on bot wave again. I mean, it's insane if you get a kill, yeah. The Sivir just murdered Jax. What, is it over?
They don't even feel like they need the dragon. They're going to keep applying pressure with the Baron, but LNG...
I think Scout can dive them. Oh, he greased it a bit. He needs stopwatch. Oh my god, they're inting a bit. I want to see top esports versus JDG though. I think Gen G, T1 are definitely good teams, but I don't know, LPL is looking scary as fuck, man. LCK is a lot slower and a lot less, I would say LCK makes less mistakes, but they take less risks. And that's the reason they make less mistakes, but LPL execution on their risks is just so on point that even if it's a losing play, they turn it into a good play by the way they executed. And they will never, ever, ever, ever let you get away with any objective without trading or matching, even if they're behind, which is not really what LCK does. LCK, if they're behind, they will drop an objective and take 5 minutes rather than just take a fight and see what happens. LCK is still really strong. I think LCK, T1 and Gen G are fucking good. Sandbox is decent. But top esports, JDG, even these two teams are really good. It wouldn't surprise me if World Semis is 2 LPL, 2 LCK. Anything in that vicinity. If an EU team makes semis this year, it's gonna be awesome. But
and here comes the TP from Doinb. Can it make the difference? The
counter-strike
on the back line will
Lamau
not
is griefing this game. Like, he's making a lot of mistakes.
Is already out of the fight. Doinb, he gets out by the perfect execution. Does he want to go back in though? Light is still peppering down the damage, but EDG, they realize they
I think EU teams can get to quarters. But I'm scared because the best of 5 will be against... Actually, yeah, I think an EU team can get to semis. Good seeding? I think so.
LNG actually take the onus here. All with the flank, it could be huge, but you gotta look at the front to back. You gotta look at the damage. Doinb, he goes golden. He buys so much time. Light is getting so many pop shots in, but Doinb is down. Next will fall Tarzan
and
EDG. They are looking to make a stamp on this series.
Can just TP back.
Has the Meganar. He's going forward, and the rest of EDG, they want to end the game. They're pushing down mid lane. They've got Baron for another minute, and we have recollections to summer 2021 as EDG are putting the nail in the coffin 1 by 1 against LNG in this best of 5. Allah's trying his darndest, but he just gets taken down by the double solo laners, and that is game number 3 to Edward Gaming.
Wait, we're on same side, same draft, same shit, same toilet, man. What's happening? What's happening? They're running it back again, LNG. 3rd time in a row. Oh, they changed the Wukong pick, though. Ah, there was a Sedge ban and they changed it to Wukong. Then they picked Poppy into it. Okay. Yeah, they ban Azir Cannon. Now they ban Azir Gnar. Okay, so they're changing it up. I take it back. They're changing it up. They ban Sylas. What do they ban on Lissandra? Does Doinb play Lissandra? Renekton ban feels a bit wasted. So they could flex Renekton here, but you need a good AP champ if you can do that. Renekton flex is good.
And so
They could just pick Ahri here. Ahri-less. I prefer Ahri a bit more. And top you can pick Ornn or counter the Renekton. What can you counter the Renekton with? Talia is also... it's okay. I mean, I think they're taking Talia away here from Talia Renekton. Jax is hard. Gragas. Ooh, I don't like this 4-5 from EDG too much. I would have preferred something like Ahri Shyvana. Or Ahri Ornn.
Into Poppy Talia.
But depends what LNG's last pick is. If they last pick Zoe here, I think it's hard. Lucian buying Sorcerer Shoes. It would be super based if Lucian bought Sorcerer Shoes this game with Nami. But it would be completely in, I feel like. I don't know the math, but...
Oh no! The keeper's burning! Everybody dodge! Oh no, Tarzan!
He hit Tarzan.
He's gone. And now you gotta be really careful. The Rift Herald! It's on the side of EDG! The script writes itself!
Oh my
and the
god.
first objective goes to Edward Gaming.
Mid, try and stop and getting as many plates as possible here.
Oh, Doinb. He took so much damage, and into the wall he goes. He has to flash out. The charge goes through. Doinb, you gotta be careful.
Oh my good god.
The mistakes that I feel like we never see are coming to fruition, and not to the benefit of LNG. It's another charge
JJ.
into the turret, and
oh
it's
my god.
EDG
and... Dude, Scout and JJ have been outperforming Tarzan and Doinb this whole series. It's not even funny.
In this game.
It's not even funny. Doinb needs Blade now. And they need to fight this second Herald, and then they need to win it and win the game, or lose it and just open, because otherwise this game is never going to get better. Just go mid and fight now. Does he have Blade in base? He does. Just go fucking fight. Can they even fight this Herald? They just lost Lucian and Talia ult. And Tarzan is a bit behind.
They have a lead.
They can't trade for bot tier 1. They're gonna lose their mid tier 1 right now.
They will force your hand. It's so many different
EDG is...
and we're seeing it happen.
This series is done, I think.
And now
they have to fight soon. There's a ward on their entrance red that maybe Doinb can TP to.
Oh my gosh.
What is this? Why are they going in now?
Steadfast presence hurts Tarzan's engage. There's the keeper's verdict to get
this
Ala
is just
out of
so
there.
late.
Tarzan is exhausted. Tarzan is just dead.
That was so late. Now Doinb's fucked as well.
And the rest of the team
that was really indecisive by LNG.
Into the dirt under the canopy of EDG, and they are just winning in every way, shape, and form. The stars are representing for Edward Gaming, and Flandre wants to make his name known as well. And
why are LNG going when the Herald's already dead? The engage then becomes really clear for EDG. There's not even an objective to stay around for. They would spec, kite you, Poppy ult turn. Maybe they were like, half the team was saying they want bot tier 1, half the team was saying fight, and Doinb just said, okay, go fight. By the time they decided, it was way too late. This is where second Herald can be strong. Look, you run to a side lane, you place a Herald, yes, they're up in gold, but imagine this is a cross map. Okay, well, Luma's dead. And boom, you get 600 gold for it, so...
I thought it was Domino.
Oh no, don't die, Flandre, no, the perfect game, the perfect game! Oh, he's alive, is he out?
That is just, that's a absolute...
He's TPing out because he doesn't want to give them a kill. My mans.
Desperate, we need to do something. Ala TP in the back, see if we can find a flank, but the tower's already down. Tarzan just goes in, lightning crash there. Doinb, Ala, they're a little bit hesitant to get into the fight, and now they go forward trying to get the needlework in on multiple members.
Good kite back, really good kite back. They can turn now.
Forced to back away from the fight. EDG are looking confident, they're looking clean, and they're looking hungry as Tarzan falls, and you gotta expect that EDG
backwards disengaging, and Ala steps forward, he's down.
There are all 5 members still here for EDG. Ala, the flash from J.
Get the packs ready. Get the LNG packs ready. Get them out, roll them up. No worlds for Doinb, that's not true. LNG will go to the gauntlet. They will be gone for 2 weeks, and then they'll play the gauntlet for worlds.
They want to make a date with destiny, and Ala will be the first nail in the coffin.
But they are out of playoffs, yeah.
Nail in all 4 more as EDG.
Wow,
they will
kill this.
A repeat of summer 2021, and they will make a date with destiny.
Yo, Polo, thanks to the prime. Wow, EDG are looking fucking scary. EDG are looking fucking scary. And they're not even in the upper bracket finals. This team's in the lower bracket finals. I'm so excited for top esports JDG tomorrow. That shit is gonna bang.